Welcome, race fans, to Game 3 between PDXRex and Stags28. PDXRex took the first game, and yesterday, Stags pulled one back to even it up at 1. We are in a best of 5, so this will not be an elimination game, but it's still going to be fun. Who's going to take the 2-1 lead? Joining me in the booth tonight is JXB Adam. How are you doing tonight, Adam?
Hey, Yahio, I'm doing great. We also have Malkier on tracking for us tonight, and I'm wondering, where are we going to start? You have any idea, Hayo? Chat, do you want to chime in?
I feel like Southwest or level 5 is where it's always at, but today I'm saying Graveyard.
Ooh, let's just go straight up vanilla. Let's get our ice cream out and start at vanilla start.
Well, wherever we're going to start, I'm sure it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, and what item do you think we'll start with? Raft, as usual?
I think Recorder tonight. We're going to...
I think it's going to be a bunch of logs. Ooh, letter cave start.
Well, not too bad. I mean, we got a lot of open caves right off the bat. Oh, wait, that's right. We get our sword.
1 rupee bombs. Let's go.
Well, I will say it is not going to be a poverty seed because no matter what our minimum secret is, it's enough to buy bombs.
And power bracelet start, so we were both wrong. So we're starting out with great commentary tonight, Hayo.
Well, you know what? They do have the best starting item for the location they started at because they'll at least get a quick check right here.
That's true. And a couple of stabs of those levers and they can have 8 bombs pretty fast.
Yep. And if they want to go into the repeating hills, they could get a second check as well.
That's true.
Unfortunately, PDXRex gets a nickel and has plenty of money for bombs. And Stags finds a take any immediately, so right off the bat we get our candle.
Yeah, that's always good. Let's see what this secret is. 35 mid-secret. That's not too bad.
So basically the seed we probably don't need money will be the seed that gives them all the money. That's about right.
Well, that's common. I don't think that this randomizer knows how to do anything else, but... Ladder for the Armos item. Okay, well, that's 2 free great items, maybe.
So 1 screen over candle, 2 screens over free bombs, 3 screens over ladder. Yeah, that's a quick start.
And the letter also, so we can buy potions. So we're just jamming right along. Let's see. I can't wait to see what the coast item is. It better be a heart.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be something good. Oh, and 133 big.
Oh my goodness. Okay, chat. Who put all the money in this particular seed?
Well, are we gonna get the old man right away? I was gonna say, if we get the old man, that's gonna be an interesting start. Sub 50C would be a lot of fun. A sprint to the finish. Well, there's any roads close to start as well. We don't see where they take us just yet, but if we get a good any road, this could be interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if Rex will decide to take a heart instead of candle, given all the money that he's found.
Well, he'd have to find a candle shop first, because the last thing you want to do is be the candle shop be in your rare shop. Never mind, there's a candle.
Never mind, here's another one. So here we go.
Oh, level 7. It's yeah.
And did somebody say level 7? Level 7, always dig 7. 7's the best. Chat, are you with me?
And then what? Triforce in the second room?
Nah, item in the second room. Third room's the item on the floor. Fourth room is the Triforce.
It looks like we are a little frozen, and both of them are now.
I started talking about a crazy Eevee 7, and all of a sudden, the entire world freezes.
And we come back to Patra. Yeah.
In a shoot room, nonetheless.
But we've only taken one of our any roads that we have seen so far, and it was actually a pretty good one, putting us right in the middle of the board. So it's a pretty good start to the any roads.
That it is. We'll have to see what the other two are. Hopefully we'll
All right,
get
so
on the coast.
The way this is looking, it's looking 1Q more than shapes to me, but it's hard to tell. It might be shapes. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Rex got a heart off of the coast, would be my guess, given his 4 heart containers and the direction he's going, and a wand in level 7.
Wand in 7. That's nice. Oh no, it's 2Q7. He took a transport to get into that middle area.
Ooh, well, it could still be shape 7. We haven't seen any 2Q enemies yet to confirm. Oh, there's a raft on the floor.
Okay, so that's a lot of items and very few rooms in 7.
We also saw a 19 rupee small secret, so all the secrets rolled up because of course they did.
Yeah, this is still looking 2Q to me.
I'm just waiting to see a map because I love it when the shape rolls real close to 1 or 2Q and it just confuses us commentators.
Yeah, very true. The fact, though, that this has gone straight down to the bottom from the top makes me think definitely 2Q7.
Yeah, this does feel very 2Q-ish.
Well, either way, he got both items. He can always come back since it's pretty close to any route, so don't blame him.
I didn't quite catch the door repair fee, but with all the money in this seed, I'm sure it doesn't matter. And here's level
PDX, 8. Yeah, and that's not too far either. Well, whatever the door repair is, Stags has learned that he has no more money left. Or PDXRex is almost maxed out.
Yep, that's the way it goes. Looks like Rex is trying to pop a bomb wall, succeeds in popping a bomb wall, and it's going the direction we would expect for a 2Q8. And there's our bubbles of happiness.
Yeah, gotta enjoy the red bubbles. But I will take the red bubbles over not having to do a 1Q7.
I'm sure there's at least 2 other people out there that will agree with you. I think it's the 1Q9 that's the real thing you need to deal with. So, chat, are we going to have shapes or first quest for our front half tonight?
It is interesting we have yet to see any of the lower dungeons. And I'm not sure how long, if I'm PDXRex, I'm in here digging this. I mean, he's out of bombs now, so he's probably not going to be in here too much longer.
Yeah, right now, with the fact that we know 2Q enemies are on, that wand is a pretty large advantage, even outside of the additional damage.
Yeah, I mean, when you find one in the first 5 minutes of your seed, you're happy as can be. Plus ladder, I mean...
Yeah, the only way I think you could be happier is if this was a swordless seed.
Very true. Oh, we do find 4. And that... I mean, it's impossible to tell since it's between 1Q and shapes. But that isn't a starting spot for 1Q, I think.
I think so. Well, maybe Rex will show us a map, and that'll help us decide pretty easy.
Yep. And because it goes to the right there, that still stays... if it goes down and to the left, it's 1Q, or it's first quest. But he's only got 1 key. I'm not sure if he's going to use it.
I think in his position, I would try to save that key. Oh,
I mean, it's only 2 rooms. Nope. And we find more any reds. Oh wait, it's the same any red.
Yeah, that's the same one we started with. Looks like we got a little freeze on Rex's side.
So, chat, do you think he spent the key? Or went back up and bombed? Oh, he has no bombs.
It would be especially cool if he went back up and bombed, given no bombs. Uh-oh. I see that our tracker is just watching on the runner stream to note a book in level 4.
Alright, well, that gives us hints. And once again, less than 10 minutes in, I mean, in a very rich seed. That's good.
Early hints, lots of money. Wow, this seed could really heat up.
Yep,
and there's that map. This does feel very 1Q.
And he's already got... Oh, there it is. He's already got the compass, too, so he's probably... I mean, who knows what if he's looking for a floor item or a stair, because we didn't see it. If our tracker Malkier knows, that would answer our question. And more stuff.
So, chat, the runners might be frozen, but you're not. Take a moment to go follow them if you aren't already following them. The runners deserve your support, and a follow is free. So, throw it on out there.
Well, you never know. I mean, our fans could also be frozen. ISPs these days suck.
Aww. You make that sound like there was ever a time where they didn't.
And that's also true.
Also, it really depends on location, because some areas are much colder than others.
Not this week.
Don't worry. I think your name is Avrasatos, Satos. We make stuff up as commentators all the time.
Now, PDXRex definitely knows, since he's only looking for a stair, he's going to clear any room that might push. And so, it'll take a little bit of time getting these bunnies down, but still worth it to check.
Absolutely, and this is the stair, so this will be the item.
Oh, and it was well worth the time.
And here...
So, we are, in essence... a recorder and the silvers away from go mode.
Who says we need a recorder? We haven't seen a recorder block yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying full go mode where we don't have to worry about anything.
You know, that's a absolutely fair statement. Though keys might be an issue still on top of that. And here's the Triforce out of 4 for Rex.
Well, in a rich seed like this, you could always buy some too.
That's absolutely true. You can. And we can see that wand really making a difference here in level 4 for Stags. Notice how much faster the rooms are being cleared.
Yeah, that is magical sword damage. It is pretty nice.
Close.
No, I'm sorry. White sword damage. Yeah, why did I say magical?
If you stack the wand and the white sword, you'll get magical sword damage. Stacking the wand with the wood sword, you get the odd 3 damage.
Yeah. And these runners definitely know how to do that, so you'll see Stags getting a lot of 3 hits in.
Yep, and then we see it's a Blue Knight for potions, 26 versus 70.
So, another cheap item in this game. And PDX doing Ring Around the Rosie with that heart.
Ring around the heart container.
Alright, Adam. So, we've gotten everything. Where are silvers? Are they going to be way deep in level 9 and force these runners to clear everything first?
I don't know, but when you walk into a shop that has bombs and you're 1 bomb off maximum And it's 1 rupee for bombs. Don't you just buy the bombs?
It's
Nope,
time.
because you gotta
It's
go.
time.
Gotta go.
We did find the magical sword, though. It is in the Lost Hills.
That's right, and much to my dismay, Rex did not walk across it to find out that they cannot pick it up at this juncture. $247 for our blue ring price.
Also rolled down, though not as much as everything else. Yeah, the meat looked like it rolled up, but there's probably not going to be a need for meat today.
Well, we know it's a 2Q back half, so there will be 1 bait block in level 8. So the odds of that being required is very low.
PDX is killing Gyptos in the overworld, I'm guessing for hearts?
Gotta be for hearts. There's no way with the bomb price and seeing so many bomb shops that you're farming bombs.
Yeah. Alright, Stags has tied it up on Triforces, though it's only at 1 right now, so not really big.
Tied it up on Triforces, but still has the advantage of the wand, and if they choose to, they could also go check out the raft spots, having the raft. I believe Rex just got a large secret topping out their wallet.
Yeah, and they saved, which means they can go and try to find the hints and save scum.
Absolutely. Best thing to do with hints.
He looks like he knows where he's going. He might have already found the hints.
Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second.
And this is an interesting move by PDXRex. I think he forgot that he was in the Lost Hills and went down, which he didn't want to, maybe?
I'm not sure, because we saw that 1Q5 was a shop, so maybe just a little turned around. Blue ring?
Oh, he is getting the blue ring. That makes sense.
Stags dancing around all that money and picks it up. Another large secret.
Yeah, and I mean, that blue ring, that's a huge, with all this money, that is going to pay dividends for sure.
Yep, that's one thing that's faster than dying, not dying.
And more bombs.
Question in chat. Can silvers be recorder blocked by a dig dogger in, say, Dungeon 6, and the recorder be in 9 so long as the Triforce is still obtainable in 6? The answer to that is absolutely they can.
Yep. As long as you can get all the Triforces, silvers can be anywhere. And blocked by anything.
So, just for the record, Hayo, neither you nor myself came up with that crazy scenario that these runners are now cursed with.
Oh, I was thinking about it, but I figured the way this is going, it's not going to happen.
Oh, if 1Q1 is the hint shop, which we were told by chat, this is going to be a little sad for Rex, yep.
Oh no! Look how expensive they were, too. But he does have 1 large secret still left in the overworld. If he finds it, he could definitely come back here.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where it almost makes sense to go save scum those hints and then buy your ring.
Well, he did save them. He could always still reset now, go get those, and then go back and get the ring.
That's true. I don't think that he has done too much where a retry at this point wouldn't be unreasonable. And I do believe that was the first time that they saw the hint shop.
And that was a 19 small secret. Everything rolling up today.
Oh, that's right. These runners get all the cash in Hyrule.
I mean, he only has to find small secrets to get those hints. And bombs dropping too. What is not going on for these runners? Oh wait, they can't find dungeons.
That's not true. They found level 7, level 8, and they've already both cleared level 4.
Okay, they can't find the easy dungeons.
That's not true. They found level 7 and level... Oh, wait. Never mind.
Now, I fully expect there to be a full clear of the overworld, with us still needing 6 dungeons found.
Did you see what Rex just did?
I was not paying attention. I was looking at
No
stats.
rupees, walks into a money-making game and walks over one of the rupees anyway, just to see.
All right, if PDXRex decides to stay in here, he will find his raft and wand, and they're really not that far from start, so hopefully he at least gives a good dig.
At least digs until the dungeon tells him to stop digging.
I mean, this is definitely the correct way to the wand.
Yep,
And
because we
there's that
remembered
Patra.
our friend Patra.
Yeah, and the raft was just left of start as well, so if he just goes left, he'll find the raft.
That's true. That was free on the floor, and chat pointing out, "Hey, this is rando. That trick that Rex was doing just might work." It's the same reason why I walk over the magical sword with 3 hearts.
You never know when the computer accidentally rolls down something way too much. Yep,
And
there's the wand. Alright, so the thing that I think Stags died in here and got sent back to start is why he found his raft. But PDX might dig a little bit more if he doesn't die. Or maybe that's what it was.
Ooh, goodbye bomb. Bad mugger.
Well, once again,
And
bombs are cheap, so...
And that mugger was asking for a lot of rupees. 66 is close to the maximum, which I believe is 70.
Oh, that is bad. Alright, looks like PDXRex is going to finish out the square in the middle. Oh,
Ooh,
and that
found the
Triforce
compass.
is way down there. And you know what? Stags was really close to going all the way down to the bottom. He may have been down there and just didn't clear the right room.
That could be, or may have just taken a death one room before it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've had a little bit of internet interruptus.
Well, PDXRex, I mean,
Oh,
I would have probably
Triforce.
checked a couple more rooms, but he does at least pick it up. So if he goes back in and goes to the left, he'll have full cleared the 7.
Yeah, no, it's 7. You have the Triforce. You're not going back unless the game makes you.
I mean, don't blame him. Hopefully that raft will not be required, but we have 2 checks still.
Well, that
And we don't
depends
know.
on just which runner you're rooting for. And chat, you all may determine. Yes, that is correct. This is a best of 5. This is a semifinals match. So the semifinals and the finals are both best of 5 series.
Oh, and PDX found level 1 when we weren't looking, so it had to have been close to level 7. And we know this is a 1Q1, so it'll have 3 items in here.
That's
in a
right. We
very
see the
small
magical
dungeon.
boomerang. So, you know, sad magical boomerang noises.
We haven't seen many hearts on the floor. Or in the stairs.
Ooh, the raft led to a candle shop. What if the candle is the rare shop? There was also arrows for 84. As Stags enjoyed seeing it so much, taking another trip on the raft.
I'm actually kind of surprised neither runner has purchased arrows yet.
Both of them have a blue ring, I think. Stags being out of money and bluish.
Oh, you are correct. Oh, and level 1 just sitting right near start.
There we go. And with that first door, Stags trying to pirouette it, but unfortunately the way they came in didn't work. That's okay. They might be able to pirouette if they try a different way.
And we just want to apologize for the interruption. Oh, there's an any key. I'm not exactly sure.
We haven't seen it yet, but I trust our tracker. That's going to pop up.
Oh, no, the any key was on the floor. It was on PDXRex's side.
Yep. Oh, I mean, you can see Stags has it marked, and Stags seeing the boomerang. It's almost to the bottom of the stairs before realizing that they don't want the magical boomerang.
Actually, Stags hasn't picked it up yet, but he will once he goes right.
Yeah, it's very difficult to miss an item in a vanilla 1Q1.
So we are just looking for one more floor drop and the Triforce in 1.
Seed so rich we don't even clear the rupee boss.
Gotta go fast.
That's true, and picking up rupee boss rupees is slow. There's that any key for Stags, as expected.
And that's just a Triforce sitting on the ground. But we're still missing an item, and Rex is like, nah, just give me that.
Odd. I think I would have checked the room to the left to make sure that that wasn't the other floor item. Or, yeah, odd. I think Rex playing the odds that the item is out in the East Peninsula.
Yep, definitely more rooms there. Any key's not going to slow, or the key doors are not going to slow us down. Shoot room will. I probably would attempt to reset the room and see if I can get the blue dark net on the top. Oh. Stags has time to get money.
Good thing you can see a key on the ground with that Goma.
Yeah,
that item's not blocked. Oh, hello, wow. Red ring.
Well, we get a red ring at any key. They had to give us something bad, so they gave us the magical boomerang.
So what is Rex doing now? They have everything.
Looking for bombs, but no, that can't be right.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible you go one room, see a bunch of bomb droppers, and think, hey, I can kill those fires, and oh, wait.
Here's the bombs right out front. So neither of our runners is going to be worrying too much about picking up too many hearts, I would imagine. Unless they're trying for Magical Sword, but you never know.
I think at this point, they're just trying to go fast.
Yeah, they see how fast the seed is giving them stuff. They need to find more dungeons. That's the key. Oh, and there's a heart we can't even pick up.
5 hearts, not enough to pick up the heart container. Sorry.
And I fully expect Stags to go right back in and get his red ring.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe even mutter a little under his breath when he sees it, given the purchase of the blue ring. Even with all the money in the seed, those hints could be large for determining dungeons to dig or not dig.
Oh, look. Rex found an immediate take any, and he can literally go right back and get his white sword item.
and so far has not chosen to. An interesting
Yeah.
choice. I don't care if I have red ring. I want all the things. Buying a hint. Congratulations. We knew that.
Yeah, but that's a great hint if we were still at the beginning. I mean,
Oh,
really,
absolutely. And here's level 6 at Death Armos.
I mean, the only two hints that'll help us right now are a recorder hint and a silver cent.
Well, I would argue that any hint that gives you information about items in a dungeon where you don't know all the items is helpful.
Yeah, okay. That's true. We do know that level 3 will be on Death Mountain from that hint on Stag's side.
Ooh, we've got blue danger noodles guarding a compass.
And it's a pretty easy location for our Triforce.
And we know level 5 is on Death Mountain.
That means we're just looking for 2, 3, and 9. And I would say right now, our runners are pretty close. Rex with a slight lead, having level 7's Triforce for sure. But this is by far a pretty close one still.
Yep, Dead Woods is going to contain level 9. And Stags getting the bad news that you need 6 hearts to pick up the heart. Let's see if Stags goes back for it.
And we might be arrow locked out of 6, unless we can bomb to the right.
Ooh, that would be spicy.
And that's just a single room there, so he'll be able to get his Triforce. But we are locked from the last or both items in 6 by arrows.
Well, you know, that's something if they had enough money they could purchase.
Very true. They will have to purchase it if the silvers are in here. Other than that, probably not.
Yeah, there was a heart in a stairwell or tracker reminding us. I think we had both seen that and then immediately developed commentator amnesia. Triforce out of 6 for Rex.
Yeah, with one item left in 6, that's going to be left for a while.
All depends on when the runners, or if the runners, find the recorder. Because once you have the recorder, you go until the game says you can't go anymore, right?
Yep. And we do find level 9 just right there in the Deadwoods.
As the hint foretold.
Yep. They do not lie.
So chat, what's the last level we're going to find tonight? We still haven't seen 3 or 5, and
no, we saw 5,
I don't believe 2. We saw 5?
Oh, I guess we haven't seen 5. Never mind. I forgot about that one. Oh, and Stags gets the stoppage right as we get the item.
Yeah,
but we do know it's a heart.
It's a heart, and PDXRex has found level 2. 2 items ripe for the taking on the floor. You just have to find them in this crescent moon. Looks like Stags skipped the heart in the stairwell.
We are finding a lot of dungeons in this southeast area of the world. It's pretty nice. We do know there are, what did we say, 2, 3, and 5 are both in Death Mountain.
Yep. And so that's going to mean we're going to need some bombs or a bomb shop, and then we're going to go blasting apart the mountain.
Yeah, Rex will not have to make any more checks in this area. He can immediately just go straight to Death Mountain after this. It's too bad the hints don't tell us west or east Death Mountain.
Well, let's not make the game too easy on the runners.
That's true.
Level 3 is located at H4.
There you go. And we do find the free item that we already had to start the power bracelet into.
That's all right. Information is information, even if it's not the information that the runner wants to see.
And Stags is just going to follow in the footsteps. So I imagine he'll be in level 2 here very shortly.
And here's all those wonderful 2Q enemies.
And Stags is only one hard short from being able to attempt a magical sword pickup.
Which is odd considering they left the heart in 6's stairwell, and they probably haven't seen the coast item yet, but the coast item's also a heart.
No, Stags got the heart in 6.
Oh, did he? Okay, well, never mind. I am obviously delusional. Don't mind me.
So it is really not your fault because we are having some issues on our yeah, I'm frozen now.
You're frozen like that stream for Stags, but don't worry. Oh, hey now. I see something special lit up. Guess what that means?
It means I don't know where he's going because he just saw the Triforce.
Still looking for that second item.
Well, it was the power bracelet.
Well, that was the first item, but this is level 2. There's a second item in here somewhere.
Yeah, he's got the silver arrows.
See? There you go.
So why did he not pick up the...
Because I don't think he's found the silver arrows yet. I think they're in this desert room right here.
Oh, I see. We're behind. Okay.
And I'm wrong. Or there's Wallmaster. I'm wrong, surprise. Everyone in chat shocked. Just absolutely shocked that I may not know what I'm talking about.
Yep,
there's those silvers on the floor.
Malkier is making me go crazy. No, I understand now.
You're not going crazy. You're perfectly sane. There are, in fact, 6 stairwells in this level 2.
Yeah, the freezing is causing issues, but thankfully we have a tracker who has multiple windows open and keeping us very straight. Thank you, Malkier.
Oh, if it wasn't for trackers, I don't know what these runners would have right now. I mean, they would know what they have, but I wouldn't have any idea.
Alright, so Rex knows he only is looking for 2 more dungeons, and they're both in Death Mountain. I'm actually kind of surprised that he's looking for anything
I'm not
else.
sure. Well, White Sword item is still outstanding, so...
It is, but... I mean, I guess you still got Recorder.
Recorder, so... or a vanilla White Sword. Oh wait, White Sword Heart. What am I thinking? I'm just a goofball. So yeah, I have no idea what he's doing either. Maybe he didn't see both hints. Maybe he only saw one of them.
I'm pretty sure they were inside the dungeons on his walkthrough. So, well, either way, he's up here close to Death Mountain now. So, unless it's in one of the recorder spots in Death Mountain, we're probably going to be in a go mode here shortly.
Yeah, well, we know that the raft isn't required, so too bad for Stags. That was one of the outs with the lead that PDXRex has built. And deceptive comms always strikes when you least expect it, like the Inquisition.
Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Truly a great movie.
So,
You know what would help with all of these bunnies?
one arrow.
The silver arrow's in a different room.
He's not that far away. He just has to go south to get it.
Yeah, this is a case of...
Oh, he heard me.
He heard both of us somehow.
Oh, he has gone to every room. Oh, wow.
Oh no. Oh no.
And they were on the floor, if I remember correctly. They were not. You didn't have to kill anything.
Floor, yeah. Oh,
Oh, is
no.
he missing one room?
Gotta be missing the one room.
Oh, okay. I looked at that map really quick, and I thought it was.
I was just trusting Hayo. Hayo has a lot more knowledge about this Zelda game than I do.
Well,
And also, deceptive comms is fun. Anyone who wants to do deceptive comms, we don't actually encourage being intentionally deceptive, but we do appreciate anyone who would like to volunteer to help with commentary or tracking. SpeedGaming can always use volunteers, so if you want to talk or click buttons, feel free to sign up. There's those silvers for Stags.
So yeah, I mean, there was only one entrance to that room. He just didn't go there the first time.
Bait
And
purchased by Rex, just insurance.
It's not a bad insurance when you're at 255 rupees.
Well, now we don't need the arrow shop, and we've got all the money in the world for bomb upgrades, and potentially for hints. There still is an outstanding recorder somewhere.
Alright, so what are we going to find? Level 3 or level 5?
Yes.
I think we find 5 first.
Okay, fine. They're gonna find 3 first. But just because you made me say it that way.
Alright. Alright, Stags does know that the last 2 are up here, and he is headed straight for Death Mountain. This is actually catching him up a little bit if he finds him over here on East Death Mountain, because Rex hasn't found anything on West.
So, the one thing to consider is the fact that Rex was able to pull the Triforce out of level 7. That currently is the difference between our runners, I believe.
Yep, and Stags, hopefully that will be... Well, they both found
level
him.
3 by a second. But according to the timer, Stags found level 5 first. I'm so confused.
Oh, and there's the recorder on the floor in 3. So we're not even going to worry about Dig Doggers. We are in true go mode.
Of course the recorder is just on the floor, because this seed has basically been here. Here's a platter with all the things you need. Go forth and go fast.
Yeah, I am going to feel sad if one of these runners loses and still slept 1 hour.
Oh, I think that would be a very sickening feeling, to just destroy a seed and have somebody else destroy the seed just 1 second faster.
Well, the one thing we know is neither runner is going... I mean, yes, Stags will probably look for a recorder here in 5, but Rex is just going to Triforce and go at this point.
Yeah, and we also know that this is not the elimination game, so there will be a game 4.
Yeah, I mean, Rex has got Red Ring. 6 hearts is enough. I mean, that's basically like saying you have 24 hearts.
Well, 6 hearts might be enough for Rex, but if we're talking about me, I want all 16 hearts and Red Ring, and even then, that 64 hearts doesn't feel like enough.
Well, when you've played as much as these guys, then you 6 hearts will feel enough.
No. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
And we do have chat pointing out that this is making up for the horrible seed I guess these two had to play last night.
And Rex is out of 3. He is down to just 5 and 8.
That's right. And since we have a 2Q back half, we know level 9 will be the not be the great equalizer that we would like. Level 8 in 2Q back half is the equalizer, so...
That is true.
Dig Dogger in 5. Ooh, explosions we can't afford in 5.
Well, that Stags can't afford. PDXRex definitely has enough when he gets there.
That's true.
And he is about there.
If you're in Camp Stags, you want to hope that that Dig Dogger is not blocking the Triforce.
Yeah, and that could be bad even if it's blocking an item. He might full clear this 5 looking for the item. If he figures it's Dig Dogger block, then he's going to spend a lot more time than Rex will in here.
Yeah, there was a question in chat of where is the recorder, and chat answers chat because that's what a good chat should do. It is on the floor in level 3, very difficult to miss. It's hiding underneath a trap in the top right corner of a room.
And Rex now has all the knowledge, and he is good to go. Alright, so that's nice to see the Triforce, but like I said, Stags is still looking for the recorder.
That's true, but Stags may not look too hard. At this point, I think this seed has been jetty enough that I would be just Triforce and go until the seed says you can't do that anymore.
He does have a lot
strategy,
of,
and just be aware. I'm up here in the booth talking, so my strategy should be taken with about a huge, not a grain of salt, but actually a huge block of salt, like a salt lick.
Yeah, and he's making his way up to that north part, so he's going to dig a lot of this. Maybe that bomb wall saves him.
Maybe. We're gonna find out.
Uh-oh.
He can afford it. Barely.
There goes all his arrows, but he still has enough to buy bombs.
He can buy bombs, and with a good shot, he can kill Ganon. Nice high five by our runners. And let's see if this Dig Dogger's hiding anything. No.
Nope. But Rex, as long as he clears this, will be headed straight to 8.
That's right. Triforce out of 5 for Stags. Again, if you're on Team Stags for this game, you want Stags to get to level 3, get through 3 quickly, and have a very, very fast second dip of level 7. My favorite part about the fact that we've done naming ink blocks so long is now even the vanilla ink blocks get new names. It's perfect.
Ah, yes. Always enjoyable.
Alright, I think Rex is going to pull out the 2D flute and get as close to level 8 as they can. And that's rightfully so. Level 5 the turtle, I call level 5 Bob. That was just Bob, you know, chilling.
All right, Stags at least filling up on some coinage.
Very important in case they happen to run into a third mugger.
Yeah, and Stags needs to go go up one, left one, up one, and he'll be there.
And back into level 8 for PDXRex.
Yep, and 2Q8 has a lot of stairs and lots of fun.
That's right, Hayo. In a 2Q back half, level 8 is the equalizer.
All right, Stags, go up north here. Go north. Go north. Nope. I was hoping he would get into 8 quick.
Gonna check all of the spots, and that's okay. Tops out the wallet.
He just got 266 rupees from 2 coins. That's always nice. Yeah, Stags is gonna see everything, and the last check will be level 3.
I'm pretty sure that's how this game works.
And surprised that Stags is not buying the meat as well. But
oh, Stags is missing something very important for Death Mountain.
He is. You're right. And there's the
Stags does buy the meat, but that's not going to open the bomb wall that Stags needs to open. Maybe they are going to just go to 7 and come back up to Death Mountain later. Though that's kind of a big loss of walking. Ouch.
Oh, we finally find a heart on the floor.
Well, there was bound to be 1 or 2 in the seed, and there's confirmation that the back half is indeed the Spirals of Doom, which we already knew. Hopefully chat has their milk for the cinnamon rolls.
And Stags is going broke buying bombs.
You never can come back from those 1 rupee bomb packs.
No.
I think my favorite thing to see is a runner who is topped out on bombs, walks into a shop where it's 1 rupee bombs and buys the bombs anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really waste too much time as you just roll over it.
And Stags into level 8. Hopefully we'll take a very fast path here because this is kind of the last place they need to be if they're hoping to catch up.
Oh, yeah, this might be a play to find Recorder here in 8. And that's rough.
Well, maybe just we're in 8 because there's 3 items in here, and more importantly, we still need the Triforce.
Yeah, I mean, the percentages say come here, of course, but we know as commentators that this is just going to slow him down.
Well, again, if Stags happens to just take a different path, find the Triforce, and leave, that could be very good. And there's the bait block that is not required. Darknuts are giving Stags the business.
Well, at least he finally has arrows to take care of Polzoids.
That is true. Oh boy. This is not so great on Rex's side. Another Dig Dogger.
Well, that might actually help Stags if he gets blocked by the Dig Dogger.
Not if the Triforce is underneath it. And it's not. It's one room further. That's right, chat. Nobody likes the business, especially when the business is the business end of a sword.
Well, that is 8 Triforces for Rex. And now he is making the walk. Adam, what are we looking for today?
I think we're looking for level... Actually, no, we found level 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into level 9, and we're looking for the boss of the game, Ganon. Now, Ganon is very, very loud, which means you can hear Ganon if he is in an adjacent room, either north, south, east, or west, because he is a very loud piggy. We are also looking for the kidnapped, who will be behind a shutter door, like the one we see on Rex's screen, a single shutter door that does not open once the enemies are cleared. That one was not it. Or, if Ganon has been defeated, the shutter door will pop open immediately, giving you access to the kidnapped. In Rex's case, because Rex is playing as an enemy sprite, Rex is actually going to be slaying the demonic Princess Zelda and rescuing Ganon. Stags, in level 8, has found the white sword. That's a help. Will it be enough?
Yeah, and unfortunately for us, Rex does not have any audio, so we will not be hearing the pig until Stags makes it into 9.
That's
but
okay.
Rex,
we can just imagine. And, you know, Rex right now stuck in the middle of one of those walkthrough walls. It's really dangerous to have that happen. When in fact, it's just another screen pause, and here's a bomb upgrade. It looks like +4 for 87. A good deal. I see all the PDXRex supporters have shown up in chat. A race must have finished.
Yeah, and the good thing about level 9 is we have a lot more walkthrough walls than bomb walls. So even though he doesn't have any bombs right now, he's going to be able to see a lot of this without them.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, 2Q9 is not really the great equalizer that Stags is going to need. There could still be some pretty great trolls hiding here in level 9, but any troll that gets PDXRex will most likely get Stags as well.
Yep. And the longer that Stags is in 8, the more time Rex has to clear this 9 and get great coverage, so...
Well, here's a compass that will be good help for Stags to send them towards the Triforce. Ah, the white sword wasn't sudden. Stags picked it up in a stairwell. It's been a little bit. Ah, yes, if you keep your eyes closed, anything that happens will be sudden when you open them. Wooden boomerang in 9, and of course Rex turns it down because you gotta go fast. An item that is good generally at the beginning of the game, not so good this late. And we can see Rex already has decent coverage, leaving level 9 to go buy bombs. This is going to practically bankrupt him. It will run 2 whole rupees to fill up.
Yeah, and he also has to go really far away, so he's decided just to kill some Gurias to get free ones.
Yeah, these Moblins don't stand a chance.
Or Moblins, yeah.
Free 8 bombs right there. Only 7 because we did give 1 away to a mugger because the muggers are just mean.
Yeah, he really didn't want to spend those 2 rupees either. In fact, he made 2 rupees. And we do have audio on Rex's side now. That is why it's a little bit quieter.
Yeah, there's no game music for Rex, so you'll just hear the sounds, but it is there.
I think Rex is like me. Sometimes I'd rather play with the sound, the music off, so that I can listen to my own music. And then when I get into 9, I just turn my own music off to listen for Ganon.
And there's a compass for Rex, so the kidnap's location is now highlighted on the map.
Well, that's one piece of the puzzle left.
Yeah, I think that the normal wisdom in this situation is you just work your way to find a path to the kidnapped and hope that you find Ganon along the way. Unless you happen to be looking for silvers, in which case you try to find silvers on the way to the kidnapped and then hope you find your end game boss, which again for PDXRex will be Zombie Zelda. And poor Stags is seeing almost every room in this level 8. Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, that can be yeah.
Being told by our tracker that Ganon is 1 north of Zelda, so 1 above the dot in the A column, and potentially connected to the kidnapped.
Oh, that's an interesting. So we're probably looking for a magical staircase then.
We are absolutely looking for a magical staircase.
So, yeah, so Zelda's blocking him.
As a good kidnapped should. So I don't know if Stags tracks their dungeons, but I think they've been walking around in circles in this level 8 a little bit, which is one of the things that 2Q8 can do to you.
Yeah, and like I have just started learning how to track level 9 dungeons, and it could be a task, that's for sure, because it's mentally and so you don't screw up, by putting the wrong thing on.
That is absolutely right. It is a skill unto itself, and the best runners are often the best at mapping. Some of them do it not using a program, but just with good old-fashioned pencil and paper.
Yep, and some of the best runners do it that way for sure.
Or in the case of at least one runner, laminated things and marker.
Yeah, that was me up until I started using the actual tracker. The laminated one's really fun to use because you basically just wipe it off and start over again. Oh, we are 1 room south of her now. Didn't really help, but we at least saw where we were blocking.
We did. I wonder where, oh, where is this magic staircase hiding? For both PDXRex and Stags. Stags has been all over this level 8.
I think that's a turnstile he's in right there. Well, and thankfully for PDXRex, I mean, Stag still has 7 and Find 3 as well. So plenty of time to find this magical staircase.
Yeah, I think that Stags does know where 3 is by hint and process of elimination, because I believe he saw all of the Death Mountain except the one place he couldn't bomb, and there isn't any road, I believe, that leads up there. No, it isn't in any road. Never mind, that was just a shop. My brain is obviously mush.
Yeah, it's going to take him some time to get there. And, okay, Rex, no, it's just a, oh, shoot.
And Stags finds a one-way staircase that takes them directly to the Triforce. So he has the Triforce from 8, and he needs to really book it and then get exceptionally lucky with right routing level 9.
That's the wrong ear, PDX. But maybe you have to go to the right ear to get to the left ear? Now that's a troll.
Oh, look at Patra over here.
Oh,
well, I think
here we go.
I think the first time Rex was up here, oh, it's just a heart. All they were doing was just listening for Ganon. Stags back into level 7.
Oh, and so this ear, unfortunately, is nothing to help him here in this ear.
Nope, this ear is clean. No wax to be found.
But we might have an answer right outside the ear.
And of course we don't.
More walkthrough. Oh, we found our chute.
Oh, wouldn't it be brutal if you had to go through the chute to get to the stair room? No, you don't.
Well, he could go up from here now. And if he can go left here, he'll have Ganon. And this would be also Zelda, too.
A very good chance it would be Zelda, yes.
And there it is.
And it's all walkthrough walls, and there is a door.
All right. And here's Zelda. So he's going to need 15 hits in this lovely Chevy room. But he is on red ring.
Half heart.
And,
Quarter heart. Spinny death.
I mean, if anything gets Stags back in, it's a Chevy room.
See, that's the best thing. Yes, chat. He didn't walk through before, obviously, if there was a point where PDXRex was up there and bombed but didn't try to walk through. So there's a good lesson for every Z1R runner out there. If you have 2 queue rooms, make sure you push the walls before you drop the bomb, because walk-through walls are a thing. Round 2, PDXRex versus Zombie Zelda.
All right, he's back down to 1 heart again. Can't take a hug from Zelda. Can take a few more fireballs, but doing great on ducking. Dive. Oh, there's a hug.
Oh. Comment from chat, no way he loses. Well, he's going to go up to the fairy fountain and fill up.
Now, he does have the letter, and he has plenty of money. If he tracked where some of the potion shops are, he could go get a red potion and make this a guaranteed.
And here we see Stags has found their way to the Triforce, but they have to do a clip to be able to get to it.
And that's not an easy clip.
Not unless you've practiced it, it's not. All right, PDXRex versus Zombie Zelda, round 3.
This time he has a lot more at, he started with 26 hearts basically, so a lot better odds. But those hugs will still cost him 1 heart of damage every time he takes one. And without getting a stun lock on, he's going to need 15 stabs.
That's right. Wood Sword is a non-trivial fight, and that looks like a stun lock.
And I think he might have... There it is. And he will just go 1 room down and get Ganon.
That's right. Chaos will be returning to Hyrule with Ganon being rescued by PDXRex. And Stags almost immediately after throws in the towel. So let's get our GGs in chat for the race runner PDXRex with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 28 seconds. And also let's get our GGs in chat for Stags28, who put up a valiant effort. We are joined in the booth by our race winner PDXRex. Rexy, good job. GGs.
Hey, thanks, guys.
And we are also joined in the booth by race runner-up, Stags28.
GG's, Stags. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, and GG's.
GG's.
So, what'd y'all think of that start?
That was
So,
fast.
yeah. You got a sword, and then you got the bomb and bait, and the key shop all just sitting right there, and you're just like, stuff was starting to come out, and then you're like, oh, okay, like this isn't going to be like yesterday. Another awesome money seed. We've been very fortunate with money in our 3 games.
Yeah. Go ahead, Hayo.
I was gonna say my big regret was getting that blue ring or not finding one when I got down to vanilla start area.
Yeah, there was so much. I bought the blue ring. There was just so much money. I still had 200 going into 9, so money was there. You just I only bought 1 hit too, because by the time I thought I had money to get the other ones, I already had bow and silver, so I didn't need them at that point.
I'm not gonna lie. When the race started, I mean, both y'all were flying, of course, but Stags did make that early dip into 7 and got that wand, and we were like, "Oh man, Stags could take off now." But really, Rex, the key was you stuck it out in 7, got your Triforce, and from then on, it was just like everything just fell in your lap. It felt like.
Yeah, in any key and then red ring after that, and then a couple more Triforces and silvers, and then I was just hunting for levels and Triforces at that point. I saw the flute, and I was like, oh, there's a key up there. And then when the trap went through, I was like, oh, that's not a key. I'm gonna go back and get that.
Yeah, the one thing that could have blocked you, and it was just sitting on the floor in 3. Unfortunately for Stags, he ran out of bombs 1 screen away from finding 3.
Oh man.
I was concerned that might happen.
Yeah, and the recorder was 1 screen up, just sitting on the floor, so it made traveling after that very quick.
Yeah, if Stags had the the bombs, this would have been a lot different because unfortunately, Stags, you spent a lot of time in that 8, and then you were still in 7 when the race ended. So, unfortunately, bombs, they cost 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's tough, man.
that got me. Having the recorder to be able to travel everywhere would have saved a bunch of time, for sure.
Yeah, I still had to
Yeah.
get four Triforces after I had the flute, so it made traveling back places much easier.
Yeah, that I think the dungeons were pretty clustered together. So yeah, that recorder did end up being a pretty large advantage, even though there weren't any dig dogger blocks. Stags, what happened with level 8? Did you just get turned around in there a whole bunch?
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
we were postulating on whether or not you tracked your lower dungeons. So do you track those?
Not always. Usually not, I should say.
Fair enough. I know that running and tracking, like tracking in and of itself is a skill that like the top tier runners are just aces when it comes to tracking. It's mind-boggling how fast they mark everything on their trackers, whether it be the actual like Z tracker program or if they're just using paper and pencil.
Yeah, I saw some laminated forms earlier today, and I thought those would be pretty cool. But I have enough going on just tracking the overworld, so yeah, I guess there are steps to take.
Well, it's just one of those things where 2Q8, it's a dungeon where once you get turned around a little bit, it's like 1Q9. All the stairwells just blend together and take you everywhere you don't want to be.
So quickly.
So, have you all talked about when Game 4 is going to happen?
Not really. I think we're taking a few days off, but beyond that, I don't think there's been any discussion.
Yeah, we can definitely take a few days off. Maybe talk this for maybe a game this weekend or early next week, where we got some talking to do.
Well, our chat is saying you should just go ahead and go now. But I understand taking a break, getting rid of the seed bleed. I mean, y'all have played 3 seeds now, and you just gotta get yourself back into mental form for sure.
With the exception of money, all 3 of them have been pretty different too.
Yeah, it's very true.
With the notable exception of money.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that's been really nice about this flag set is there's been a lot of variety to the games. I know in this particular set of 3, money hasn't been an issue, but just the overall layout and how everything falls together tends to make the seeds much more volatile than other modes that have been played previously. Maybe.
So it makes it fun. Find something different every single time.
That's true.
Well, thank you guys for coming out this evening and hopping in comms and tracking. It definitely makes the rewatch worth rewatching. So I appreciate it. And again, PDXRex, GG's, and thanks for the race.
Same to you.
Awesome. Rex, did you have any final thoughts on the seed?
No, I mean, I stopped, once I got the red ring, I stopped picking up hearts, and I didn't really have to pick up items after that either besides the silvers, so I was pretty excited to just go fast, and my hands were warm enough to do the things that my brain was asking them to do today.
Oh no, warm hands. That reminds me of a thing called Raynaud's disease, but that's a discussion for another time.
Nope, I just live in a very cold climate, and I'm old, and my hands get cold when they don't get warm again, and I just couldn't get them moving yesterday.
Speaking of freezing and cold, if either of you does rewatch, unfortunately we had some video problems. So not on your all's end, but there was a lot of freezing on both sides. So it's just a heads up.
Yeah, we had some in the last game, or the first game, and so I put my bit rate down a little bit, thinking maybe it was me, because I think it was really only me on the first game, but I guess it wasn't.
I'm not sure, but it's really neat when the runner streams freeze and then the commentators sort of freeze because we don't know what to do. It's just like, oh no, it's quick, distract chat. All right, Hayo, did you have any final thoughts on the seed tonight?
I just that was a lot of fun to watch. I just want to give a big thank you to Stags and Rex for putting on a great show for us, and I can't wait to watch their game 4. And nothing against Rex, but I hope Stags win because I would love to see a game 5 between these two. Other than that, thank you, Malkier, for tracking, and thank you, Adam, for co-commentating with me.
Awesome. Well, thank you for calming with me, Hayo. I know it can be a bit intimidating stepping into the booth with such a rookie as myself, who always gives up the deceptive commentary whenever possible.
Professional. You're a professional.
That's right. I professionally deceive people. It's great. I'd also like to thank PDXRex and Stags28 for putting on an amazing race tonight. It was truly fun to watch and great to call. And chat, if you're not already following our runners, go give them a follow right now. It's free. It's cheap. It's just a couple clicks. It's all there for you. I'd also like to shout out Malkier83, our tracker. Without trackers, we don't get restreamed, and then we don't also know anything about what's going on because that's just the way things go for us, being brain dead as commentators sometimes are. I'd also like to thank the SpeedGaming family of networks for allowing us to rebroadcast or restream on their channels. Thank you, SpeedGaming. Without you, we wouldn't have any place to restream, and that would be very sad for our chat. So for Hayo24, myself, JXB Adam, and our tracker, Malkier, I'd like to say thank you all for joining us tonight. It was great fun, and I hope all of you have a wonderful evening and good night.